In the name of God, the compassion of our soul. Hello class, hello again. Yes? For the previous session, we have some part of this book. Yes? Speaking for IELTS. And here we want to continue this one. In this part, for the previous session, we listen some part of the listening. And here we want to replay it. And are you ready? And I know about, I know you know about healthy body and do exercise and some kinds of sports. Yes. Do you have any questions? Yes, I will answer you after playing or after
By
listening.
far my favourite sport to watch. I love the excitement that builds up as the match progresses, with the fans cheering and chanting. There's always an amazing atmosphere. My team usually loses, it has to be said, although last week they drew. When they play away, I always try to go and support them, and I've got the latest kit.
Well, already you have to take a piece of paper and write note or paragraph from this section or this part of the listening, and then you have you will be a volunteer and come here in front of the class and speak about the sport and phrasal verb. You know phrasal verb? I said yes. The differences between. Do you have any examples of phrasal verbs? Yes. Okay. Excellent. Yes, you have 5 minutes to write a paragraph of this section of this section of listening. Ready? Yes. Finished? Is volunteer? Yes, come here and write it down on the board. And then, yes, you have to speak. And the others have challenged and have. If you all of the classmates have questions about this part, you have asked your classmates, and your classmates have to answer you. Yes. Here we have some vocabulary from sport and fitness and some pictures. Yes. And you have to look at these pictures and fill in the blank here. Ready? Yes. Number 1, number 2, number 3 related to football, my favorite sport. Yes. This one related to aerobic. Yes. And then this one, yes, John, is your favorite sport. Yes, I think it's your photo. Yeah, yes. And here we have 5 kinds of sports: contact sports, water sports, extreme sports, team sports, and individual sports. Can you name, for example, for contact sports? I think related to martial arts, as karate, for example, wrestling and judo, like this. Water sport, water polo, yes, and swimming, and I don't know, I forgot. Yes, and extreme sports. Can you name some extreme? Do you know extreme sports? The definition of extreme sports. Do you know? Yes, you can check on online dictionary right now. Yes, and some pictures or photo from Google or other sites. Yeah, team sports like football, soccer, basketball, team sports. Individual sports, for example, yes, we have 2 kinds: team sports and individual sports. And here, for the individual sports, for example, we have I don't know exactly right now. Yeah, you're right. Yes, we have 2 kinds: team sports, individual sports. Yes, we have 2 base. And then we have some types of sports here: contact, water, extreme sports. Yes, and I told you about phrasal verbs, and here I want to talk about phrasal verbs again, because I said, but every science or every, for example, subjects, we have special phrasal verbs that you have to learn it and use it in your speaking. Yes, if you want to be professional speaker or maybe interpreter or maybe teacher, a good teacher, instructor, in your course you have to learn not all the phrasal verbs or everything collocation related to, but most of them. Or you'll be familiar, your ears. You'll be familiar with these words. Yes. For example, I said increase gradually the phrasal verb of the other ones. Yes. Now, again, Here we have tennis. Now, again, you have to take a piece of paper and write your favorite sports. Yes? And then we have some questions like this. What is it played? What equipment is needed to play it? What is the most important event associated with this sport? And terminology and phrases used to talk about the sport. And describing the shots, scoring, people, useful phrases, and why do you, the people in your country, like this sport? Yes, these are questions you have to write on your paper and you have to answer. And you can check it online. Yes, you can search it there in the net and find all of this information based on your favorite sports. For example, my favorite sport is martial arts, Thai box. Yes, I was boxer for maybe, I don't know, for 5 years, or no,